So a question I get all the time is, how do I store my candles? Being that candles, when you have them in large quantities, are extremely heavy, you do have to be careful on what sort of shelving unit or hutch you're going to put them on. I love these industrial garage racks right here. Let's take a closer look. This one's 5 tiers. I have a few of these. It's 2 feet by 4 feet. So as you can see, these are all stainless steel pieces. This snaps together really easily. If you want a little extra protection, you can put a bolt and a nut right in this hole. This will prevent that piece from popping out. You see how that can pop out there? Take you about a half hour, if that. The only problem with something like this is this really, really non-durable, non-sturdy particle board that comes with these shelvings. You can use these, trust me. 1/4 inch or maybe 3/8 inch pieces of particle board. Fine if you're storing, you know, lighter objects. If you loaded this shelf up with candles up here and up there, what's going to happen is that particle board is going to warp. The candles are going to sag. They're all going to start falling towards each other. And if you live in an area where you might get a few tremors, earthquakes, it could be a huge problem, trust me. And really, the price, you can't complain. $84.99, and you could certainly get these smaller if that suits your needs. What you will also need, this is a 1/2 inch piece of MDF plywood. It's going to be 2 feet by 4 feet, again 1/2 inch, and this will fit snugly into this model. I highly recommend you buy the pre-measured, pre-cut versions. If you have them, cut it at your local hardware store, or if you even cut it yourself, there's a high percentage that you might be a couple centimeters, millimeters off, and that is just going to be a pain. Buy the pre-cut, spend a couple extra dollars. It's worth it. They pop right into the shelving units, and as you can see, this is not meant for outdoors, but inside, this board is not going to warp. It's not going to sag. It's going to last you a lifetime, and it's a sure way to make sure that your candles are safe and will stay that way. What not to buy? Although these beautiful Metro racks look great in your kitchen, having these grills are going to present a huge problem when putting, you know, large candles. They're going to tip, they're going to slip, they're going to fall, and that's not what you need. And for the price point, the pretty chrome of this Metro rack, it's just not worth it if you ask me. And the price point on these are really going to be tempting. You have these thick, heavy-duty plastic shelving units, 5 layers, snap together real easy, look very good, easy to move if you ever need to slide them. But trust me, long term, this is not what you're going to want. You are going to have warping, you are going to have bending of these holes right here. If you're putting an entire shelf of candles on there. Again, the price point looks really good, they look really good, but they're not going to do the job. Probably good you cover your shelf up with some kind of fabric, or if you want to create doors or barriers for the candles, just to make sure that they're not getting an excessive amount of sunlight or even just indoor lighting. It can play tricks with your candles. It could damage your candles, especially those white ones. Those white, beautiful paraffin candles will turn dark on you very quick. Not so pretty. But other than that, that's been my solution. If you have another method of storing candles, or if you have anything to add to this conversation, please leave that in the comments below. So this has been my little tip from Lowe's. I need to buy this shelf because I'm adding a new tier to my pre-existing shelving unit. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining. Remember to like and subscribe, only if you enjoyed the video though. I'll see you soon, but until then, be good, will ya?